Yep. So this Caucasian that is now going into outer space,
Go ahead.
discovering the depths of the ocean, looking into the life germ and discovering its secrets and trying to alter the characteristics in the nature of human beings. This same man just a few thousand years ago was on his all fours in the hills and cave sides of Europe. So teaches the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, and the Holy Quran bears him witness. He was in the caves, didn't know how to bury his dead, didn't know how to cook food. This is the truth. In a movie that they made called Quest for Fire, they began to tell something of their origin. But if you don't know the truth, you will see it and miss it. He was telling you he had no language. He was grunting. That's where Tarzan came from.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's true. The Caucasian was in that shape. Some of them grew little tails.
Go ahead, brother.
This is true. And some of them today are born with little tails. I'm not telling a tale. I'm just telling the truth.
And who saved them? Who gave them civilization? Who brought them out them caves? Can we just say, oh, our people, the black people, and then just stay there and go back outside and keep getting shot? When do we learn the names of these people so we can learn the ways of these people so we can adopt those ways and return back to God's status? Or do we not believe this thing is true? Do we believe it's just some tales that we like to hear from Louis Farrakhan to feel good? Let's go a little more. How real is this, what he's saying?
This is not wisdom given to us that we make mockery of a people who are sitting on top of the world. But it is given to you because you now are in a similar condition that they were in 4,000 years ago, only you're not in a physical cave, you're in a spiritual cave, and some of your homes look just like a cave. You hear me, black brothers and sisters? So this is not given to give you something to make mockery of other people, but it is given to give you hope that if the white man could be in that condition and become the ruler of the entire planet, then there's hope for you if God said he will take the despised and the rejected and the bottom rail and bring it to the top. Then don't doubt that he can do it. If he did it for those yesterday, he can do it for you today.
That's a fact. Ain't that the science? So while a lot of brothers sit up and say, yeah, them cracking them white, that's not what that science was released to us for. It was to show us that that same 600-year grafting process that it took to create the devil, in the thousands of years it took to teach him, we did that to ourselves in reverse. Did we not rule in Europe for about 700 to 800 years? Did we not enter black and leave out white? But it's not about the color of your skin. There's tall, strong white people. It's about weak bone, weak blood. It's about genetics and DNA. You feel what I'm saying? But let me introduce myself properly. It's the blue God, the true God, Crip Jesus, leader of
the real Black Illuminati.
And yeah, they've been playing with my account, you know what I'm saying, trying to ban me, trying to get me off. They mad at me making the book sale. So I need y'all to tap in. You know what I mean? We coming with merch because I got to do the fundraising. I got an event coming, King Day Parade. I have a dream, and my dream is that everybody pops out and we pop out with the Black Illuminati. Tap in for your t-shirts. We got black, white, pink, and burgundy. That's right. And for all my homies, I'm bringing back the OGs, the Crips Need Jesus 2 tees. They ain't stopping us. We coming with all the merch. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm coming with, even better than merch, the full truth. I love that picture because that picture right there is the Grand Sheik Kinu Omar Bey. And yours truly, King El Allah, Crip Jesus. Kinu Omar Bey was actually taught by Chief Malik, Jeff Fort. Oh, yeah. I don't make up none of the stuff I talk about. You feel what I'm saying? So this is the real connection. So as the brother Farrakhan was talking about, and what Farrakhan and Chief Malik have in common is they both had a relationship with Gaddafi. Rest in peace to Muammar Gaddafi. We get deep in here, man. But you know, it's Crip Jesus, the blue God, the true God. I just want to make sure I introduce myself right to y'all. You are now tapped in with
the real Black Illuminati.
Some people have complained about trying to find the book, so let me make sure y'all know you can go to the website right there on the first page in the music section. You can download, you can hit that blue and gold icon and download the physical for $33, or you can hit that black and white icon and download the ebook for $13. That's right. We're going big, y'all. Ooh, it's getting deep. You feel me? But besides that, I really want y'all to just come tap in with everything we got going on with the website and all that, you know. So they've been banning me. They've been playing with my Instagram, my Twitter a little bit too, man. Shadow ban, my Instagram, they could completely suspended me and all that. So I need y'all to start making clips of these videos, putting hashtag Crip Jesus, hashtag the Black Illuminati. Let's get it cracking. You feel what I'm saying? Help get me out there because they're trying to stop me as much as they can. I'm on Twitter too, Crip Jesus, the Blue God. Right now, we got the new Instagram going, the Blue God King. But forget all of that, man. Come to cripjesus.com. That's where it's at. That's where you're going to see the real. You know what I mean? Come there and get your copy of the Blue Bible. One of the first mysteries revealed in the Blue Bible as soon as you open up is the lost tribe of Jesus. That's right. We got the name, the location, and all that. Beni Amram, Amarna, the 18th Dynasty of Egypt. Just to name a few. You think it's a coincidence that we love to get tattoos of people like King Tut, Nefertiti, Pharaoh Moses, basically? Oh, no. We from the tribe of the gods. Get your copy of the Blue Bible and learn the whole truth, nothing but the truth. For your kids, man. For the kids, for the babies. And for all my big dogs out there, don't think we forgot about y'all. It's not no Blue Bible, it's about Crips. Blue is actually a color that our people, the divine people, introduced to the world. It was the last color to be manufactured and sold. It's called lapis lazuli. Then we came with different types of blue, so it's deep. But with all that being said, we got the big dogs in there. Don't trip. Blue Bible has the history of the bloods in it too. We got a whole chapter on the bloods, a whole chapter on the stones. If you go to chapter 7, the Black Illuminati, you can find out some even bigger secrets. I met a few old bounty hunters that were members of Bloodline, better known as BL. From my understanding, they were California's first Bloods prison gang started in the 1970s. Bloods called joining Bloodline getting cut. When I was growing up, the Bloods in the streets would tag no cuts on the walls. That meant no prison gang ties. It gets that deep, so tap in for your copy of the Blue Bible. We getting a little bit of everything, you feel me? And shout out to the whole Black Illuminati. You already know what it is.
When you have these colonizers writing these stories, they can't even grasp the concepts that we could grasp, you know, of the stories that how we're expressing it, these divine forces, and that we have these divine forces working through us. That's why they vilify it as witchcraft and stuff like that. They can't tap into that source like that. So it's like a very ABC baby perspective of what these energies are, these stories that they're creating.
Exactly. And they gave you a baby C version of what Moses is. Let my people go. You feel what I'm saying? Then you get a better understanding when you get into, like, I don't know, you have different views. Maybe the more science may come and make him brown skin or Asiatic. Then you have the full science when you get into, like, how we break it down to 5% Nation about him going to teach the devil and bring him out the cave and teach him a form of civilization and give him the books. But right here in the Blue Bible, we kind of touch on that off top with the real science. Okay, so the people of Adam, it's not us, they're the created people. The people of Adam are of the Caucasus Mountains. It was us, the gods, that gave them their books, instructing them how to live. The land we gave them was Europe. The language we gave them was Latin. And the books we gave them were the books of Moses. Those were the instructions they received. Those were the laws they received. That was how we gave them civilization. I don't make this up. You are now tapped in with the real deal, huh?
The real Black Illuminati.
Anybody looking to get merch or whatever, we do got things on deck.
Custom kufis, all type of different colors and tassels. Get your knowledge. What about that 720? Oh yeah, I works that thing. Even Stevie Wonder can see this, baby. Okay, all type of styles, flavors, and colors, yes.
But even if Moses was real, the character, which the half original Moses that brought the devil out the cave, that's real. We got that story. But even if the Bible characters are that real, you have to ask where the name comes from. That's where the Blue Bible comes in. A lot of people just take these names and just be cool with them instead of looking at the science. These names have beginnings and endings. And sometimes you'll be surprised where they begin and where they have continued to. But before we go any further, I want y'all to pay respect to the guys because we here. That part.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's so cozy.
Don't judge me by my actions, judge me by my intentions. I'm really Allah envisioned and flesh in the air, suspended in mid-air. I'm really not even here. Like AI, voice you hear or a face you see on the screen when you high and just smoke and stare. It really can't even compare to me. Get out my chair, my throne. What fuck you on? I'm home. The king is back. Hand me my chains and my earrings. The ring is back. Call out your TV in your living room like give me that. Free Supreme, nigga, we still smoking on 50 packs. I'm the G.O.D. What the fuck is nigga getting that? You can't let them forget. It's for the dead homies, you feel me? Got that fire blood energy. I don't got friends, I got frenemies. Got judges may having dreams about lynching me. Put a period on me, sentence me. Never that, I come with that M16. That's the machine I use to intervene. You know I got this in my genes. The same tribe as the kings. Descended of Al-Hakim. The real bloodline. Y'all kids ain't mine like Billie Jean. I'm really the Al-Mahdi if you knew me. Walked the trenches in jewelry. Gave away diamonds and rubies. Black skin of a coolie with the same mind as a Sufi. The Crip Jesus, the beauty. Imagine what haters want to do to me. And there you have it. Al-Mahdi has appeared on the sands of Cairo, fully manifested. Orm leg, Orm supreme head. Peace to the gods, with a big moon and star at the end. But really we never end, can't stop, won't stop. See, if you zigzag back to the beginning, I was out live from the jump. Before the jump. Before I even said, let there be. Before light, it was me. The black nigga. Blacker than black. The darkest. Blacker than black. Understand? Let's go deep inside of that. It's more black. You feel me? You can't escape the guy. That part. Alhamdulillah.
So Moses, the name Moses is controversial in the fact it is used by religious leaders to hide its complete opposite. Yeah. So according to your local preacher or your grandma or any other people that have given you this name from a religious standpoint, and I see we got a couple people left when I was playing the music. That's cold, y'all. We were just finna get there, man. Go grab them back. Go see if we can pull them back. Them niggas tripping. Ain't got no type of patience. So the name is usually used for like some slave people, and it's let my people go. And usually when you hear about slaves, they call whoever freed them Moses. And they've done a lot of work to make this name a slave name. Even though it's anything but that. It's the complete opposite, as revealed by chapter 8 of the Blue Bible. Now, chapter 8 of the Blue Bible says, if history is his story, then mystery is my story. According to history, The people of Adam are the people of Moses. According to my story, the people of Adam were the slaves of the people of Moses. Now you may say, how does that work? Man, we read the story. We know Moses was born on the river and he says, let my people go. Because we are so brainwashed. We think when we hear Moses that is the reference point, the Bible. We think the Bible is the authority on that name. We don't even understand that name comes from a place, a real historical place that has way much more authority than the Bible. There's people running around. There's tribes of people. Let's keep going. Even the character Moses in the Bible inherited the name via adoption, not bloodline. The name Moses. So listen, even the character in the Bible who's supposed to be born in the river and supposed to be the slave, he frees the people. He doesn't. He gets the name by joining the royal family. It's not a name for the slave people. It's a name for the ruling people. It's a name for the royals. They've took it, made it a character, made it a story, and fed it back to you. They gave you a Disney movie version, and you went for it. Yeah, you went for it. The name Moses was used by the rulers of Egypt's 18th dynasty. They are the Amarna dynasty, mentioned in the Quran as Ali Imran. Lord Amos, whose name is pronounced in Greek Amoses, he is the source of the name and the head of the family. Was you ready for that? So there's an actual person. We don't got to keep making this up. Okay? Lord Amos, I said, right? Oh, man. Check this out, bro. Don't you love dealing with real science? You don't got to lie to yourself no more. Oh, there's an Amos. Y'all ready for this? I don't think y'all ready for this. There's an Amos. He's not a mystery. He's not hidden. He's been dug up. He's been looked at. He's got a bunch of statues. Why? But why are we not learning about this? Why are we learning about Moses, the Bible character? Come on. Now, it says in the lessons, why did Musa have a hard time to civilize the devil 2000 BC? Because the devil is a savage. Savage, anyone who's lost knowledge of himself is living a beast life. Musa was a half original. You feel what I'm saying? He taught the truth to the human family of the world, bro. Okay, you got your blue Bible on deck. Let's get it. Let's get it. He taught the civilization to the people of the world. He taught in 2000 BC in the Asiatic world. It was the 11,000 years. The point of the degrees is to tell you the whole science they're giving you is wrong. If you were looking at what went down from an Asiatic calendar, it would be way later in time. If you understood who he was teaching the savages. That's who them books are for. Them books are for us. Those are the books that we wrote for them. But we have fell so down into a savage point. We need that book and study that book before we even get to the higher light book because we fell that low. We got to be reinitiated back into ourselves. We're not even ready for the real Moses. We got to start with the fake baby cartoon Disney character Moses before we even get to the real Moses. Shout out to Akbar El Yashua. He said he got his blue Bible on deck. He following. Let's get it. Before the Greek people translated the name Moses was pronounced Musa. W.F. Muhammad taught us that he was not a full-blooded original Egyptian. This is true. His father named Sekenra Tao. He was not of a native blood of our river. It was the ruler's mother, Ahotep, that possessed the royal blood of the Amos family. Okay, let's type her in. This is what y'all should be doing when you're reading the Blue Bible, man. I'm giving you name after name. I ain't even typing his dad's name, but that person's real too. Ahotep. See how much we missing out on? Come on. Ahotep. This is the possessor of the royal bloodline of the Amos family. See how much we miss out on? We don't tap into the real. Oh, I think the Bible means this or that. When we stay satisfied with the metaphor, and don't go deep in. This is the lost tribe of Moses. Why? Because they match the Bible story? No, because their name is literally Moses. Moses is Greek for Musa. Let me put this up on the screen for y'all. Do y'all understand what I'm trying to break down for you? This is
The real black Illuminati.
Come on now. Come on now. Blue Bible, get yours. Now, the Amos family were moon people from the city of Thebes. Their ancestors existed on the planet when the earth and moon were one body known as Asiya. In the 5% nation of gods and earths, this mystery is called planet Asia. These people are called Asiatics. Now, some people spell that Asiya A-S-I-Y-A-H. I think I put that in the newer version, so y'all can see both versions, but I spelled it A-S-S-I-A-H. Why is that? Because a lot of my people know these words from religion. So I wanted y'all to know that Asiya is a proper term. It's not Hebrew. It's deeper than that. It goes back to Kabbalahism. It goes back to the tree of life, understanding levels of creation, understanding that we began as clouds of smoke and dust. That's the heavens and the earth without form. Then the light is introduced, two-dimensional. Then we get into the deeper dimension. Fire, air, water, earth. But then when we get in space and can move infinitely, that fourth level of reality, they call it Asiya. That is physical reality. Check it out. Let me see. There we go. That's, you see I spelled it A-S-S-I-A-H because that's a level in Kabbalahism. So that's the tree of life, different levels of creation, different levels of understanding and existence. So this is the level of understanding on the physical plane. Some people call it hell. Some people say, oh, we fell all the way off and we fell to the bottom. I think when you understand the tribe of Moses and who and what we are, this can't be hell. This is heaven if we make it such, because we live in that type of life. I can't speak for everybody else. I ain't here to speak for every tribe. When the planet divided into pieces, a group of Asiatics named Shabazz settled in Africa. In English, Shabazz becomes Sheba. In Arabic, it is Saba. In Farsi, Persian, it is Shabazz. However, in East Africa, these people are the Habesha of the Abyssinian Empire. That's a fact. That's a fact. Why does that matter? Because that connects to the city of Thebes, which connects to this Amos bloodline. We don't just make this stuff up. Come on now. Come on now. Now, we're talking about Moses. We're talking about the tribe of Moses, the people that wore these names. Who were they? Was it just one guy that went up to the mountains, the Caucasus Mountains, and taught the Caucasian man? Or is it deeper than that? Is that story used to convey a message to you? Are we the teachers of that man? Are we the ones that went up there and taught those men? Like it says in the Blue Bible. Let's go back to how I broke it down. The people of Adam are of the Caucasus Mountains. It was us, the gods, that gave them their books, instructing them how to live. The land we gave them was Europe. The language we gave them was Latin. The books we gave them were the books of Moses. A lot of things were took out those books, as Farrakhan refused.
Dear beloved brothers and sisters, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said that God commissioned Musa or Moses to go into the hills and cave sides of Europe to civilize the cave dwellers and get them on the road to conquest. This is why Moses is their great, great prophet. They love Moses, but not enough to follow him. They followed Moses just to get out of the condition of the caves. But after they were out, they went right on back to their evil doing. because that was more compatible to their nature than the righteousness of the law that he had given them. Brothers and sisters, this is just plain truth. Again, the Quran is a witness. He finally, in the caves, made friends with the dog. And that is why today he tells you that the dog is man's best friend. How could a dog be my best friend and it barks and I talk? The dog don't understand my pain. Only another human can understand my pain and comfort me. How could a dog be my best friend? Unless I were a dog. Then as a dog, my best friend would be like myself, another dog. I wonder, is that what they're saying? If that's what you're saying, maybe that is right. That is correct. Because Moses tried to straighten the Caucasian up from walking on his all fours. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad said to us that Moses had to put a board in his back. And he made a corset for him. That's where you got it from, sisters. Because he was fat and sloppy and out of shape, particularly around in here, because he was walking on his all fours. Developed longer torso, longer arms, shorter legs, hair all over his body, like the lower animals. This comes from living in caves. 2,000 years in darkness, where their cave faced north. So the sun rose in the east and set in the west. They never saw it. Never got no light in their cave. And the more they were in the cave, going further and further back, hair grew and grew over them till they looked akin to the animals. They did not speak a language. No, sir. They grunted and the animals barked. So one grunted and the other barked. So he thought that was kin. So he made a friend with the dog. So the Quran says, some say they were three, and the fourth of them, their dog. 3 in a cave. Some say 5, the sixth of them, their dog, making conjectures about the unseen. Others say 7, and the 8th of them, their dog. Say, my Lord knows best their number. But the dog was always present. And today, in practically every home, there's a dog. And the dog gets more justice in America than the poor and the black, particularly the black. They'll stop on a highway and pick up a dog and run you over. They'll sit the dog down at their table and the dog will eat with them and lap out of their plate and then lick their face. But they will not sit in a restaurant and want you to live next door to them, but a dog can live with them.
Man, what has changed today? What has changed today? Can you tell me what's changed today? So, as it says in the Blue Bible, page 106, the people of Adam are dangerous. So those people he's describing are what I describe in the book as the people of Adam. You could say the Caucasian people of Adam, but the point is, I'm separating the two. We're not the people of Adam. We are the people of Allah. We are the ones that are creating the people of Adam. It ain't that you got to throw the Bible away. You got to understand what you're reading and stop trying to metaphor it and mix it up. It's literal. We are the gods. It is broken down on page 33 of the Blue Bible. But let's get back to this. Page 106. The people of Adam are dangerous. Wallace Farr Muhammad taught us that 4,000 years before the birth of Jesus, Their ancestors were forced to live in the Caucasus Mountains, while in the mountains, they developed their culture of pedophilia, zoophilia, necrophilia, incest, and cannibalism. These low vibrational activities are the nature of the people of Adam. That is their nature. That is not the nature of the people of Moses. This is why Moses was sent to teach the people of Adam. Even Abraham came amongst us and he didn't get circumcised. He was 99. Let's go to page 108 of the Blue Bible. Third paragraph, page 108 of the Blue Bible. We are the natives, not the Hebrews. Their father Abraham was a Babylonian from Ur of Chaldea. He was not of the tribe of the gods. He didn't learn our ways until he was 99 years old. Genesis 17:24. I don't got no time to play. So who is this tribe of Moses? Let's just stop playing. So let me go back through. Page 62. If history is his story, then mystery is my story. According to his story, the people of Adam are the people of Moses. According to my story, the people of Adam were the slaves of the people of Moses. Even the character Moses in the Bible inherited the name via adoption, not bloodline. The name Moses was used by the rulers of Egypt's 18th Dynasty. They are the Amarna Dynasty, mentioned in the Quran as Ali Imran. Lord Amos, whose name is pronounced in Greek Amosis, he is the source of the name and the head of the family. Before the Greek people translated the name Moses was pronounced Musa. W.F. Muhammad taught us that he was not a full-blooded original Egyptian. This is true. His father was named Second Rautau, and he was not of the native of the Nile. It was the ruler's mother, Ahotep, that possessed the royal blood of the Amos family. The Amos family were moon people from the city of Thebes. Their ancestors existed on the planet when the earth and moon were one body known as Asiya. In the 5% nation of gods and earth, this mystery is called planet Asia. These people are called Asiatics. When the planet divided into pieces, a group of Asiatics named Shabazz settled in Africa. In English, Shabazz becomes Sheba. In Arabic, it is Saba. In Farsi, Persian, it is Shahbaz. However, in East Africa, these people are the Habesha of the Abyssinian Empire. The most popular descendant of Amos is Mansa Musa. He is the wealthiest man to ever live on the planet Earth. He was the ruler of the Mali Empire. His name translates to Sultan Moses. Of course, the title and culture of a sultan is usually associated with the people known as Turks. In all actuality, the people of Moses gave the Turks their turbans and taught them Islam. Come on now. The same ones who taught them how to walk upright, the same ones that taught them how to speak. The moles, come on now, catch up now. It makes perfect sense. Don't believe me though, let's go deeper. What does Mansa Musa mean in Arabic? The word Mansa, Arabic, Mansia, Romanized Mansa, was recorded in Arabic during the 14th century by North African writers such as Ibn Battuta and Ibn Khaldun, who explained it as meaning sultan. Cognates of Mansa exist in other Mandi languages, such as Saniki Manga, Susu Mangi, and Bambara Masa. The point is, you just heard Bambara Masa. Hey, Massa. Oh, okay. All right, Massa. Right? This is all our names, bro. And they reversed the whole thing. What is a slave? It's a Slavic, right? Person of Slavic descent. That's them. That's the Europeans. It's not us. And where were they slaves at? In Africa. So what's an African slave? Them. But when you hear the word African slave, you're going to think of yourself, huh? Who was the Egyptian slaves? Them. But you're going to think of yourself, right? And call yourself Hagar and all that. Come on, man. Let's get deeper now. Check this out. What's this, 111? Because I goes in on them. Page 110 of the Blue Bible. During the Holy Crusades, Yaqub al-Mansur sold his captives in Africa. From Africa, they were sold as slaves until given the name Free White by the Freemasons in 1790 Rule of Naturalization Act. They was the slaves getting sold and had to get their name. They gave us a fake name. We were here already. Not only were we here, we were going back and forth already. There were people from the Empire of Mali that they're talking about that were here already. It's not you see, you don't got to argue about were we here. We were here before Columbus coming back and forth from Africa. So why we have to argue about were we the originals here or not? We have land here under the grants of the French, the Spanish, under the rights, the terms, the custodialship, the stewardship, all of that. Even just righteous rights to the land. Because think about it, even when the Civil War happened, a lot of us were still in the South and still in the West. A lot of us were not over there in that small little corner of Northeast America being enslaved, supposedly. So a lot of people want to say they're Hagar and Ishmael. No. The Ishmael, page 65 of the Blue Bible. The Ishmaelites imported millions of the people of Adam into Arabia while spreading Islam. It was through their slave trade that the people of Adam gained access to the Quran, the Middle East, and the Arabic language. When the people of Adam first arrived in Egypt, the natives recorded them as speaking Greek, worshiping Zeus, and being from a foreign land in the north. Who are we? We're the Saracens. Everybody knows that. So we're descendants of Sarah, not Hagar. Abraham's not even original, but if you want to go off that bloodline, Abraham has Hagar and Sarah. That represents the women who were slaves of the Egyptians, the white women that they recruited from the Caucasus area, or the women who were original to the land. Remember, she was an older lady. Page 65, the Blue Bible. The Saracens fought against foreigners invading the Holy Lands for 600 years. It was during this period that many of them migrated to West Africa and established caliphates and kingdoms. The true name of Musa's throne is the Miani Empire. The name Mali is French. The true name of his ethnicity is Mandinka. Yeah, he's not a Malian or a Moor. You know, I mean, he's a Moor, but you know what I'm saying? There's a real name for these things. He's Mandinka, bro. And the Mandinka people are some of the most glorious, greatest, wealthiest, incredible people in the history of mankind. Like literally. Oh, we're about to take it there. Are the people who sell the Bibles, the Jews, and the people of Moses and all that, are they the enemy? Well, let's look at this. The people who today claim to be, we're the real people, we love Moses, and Moses was our prophet. The people who claim this are who? You know what they call them. And they're mostly the lawyers, the jury, the judge, the jurisprudence, the ones with the jurisdiction. Yeah, it's them. And they're the same ones who funded the ships coming over. Oh, yeah, I'm live. You can call in. For those that want to call in, they're like, oh, you live? Yeah, I'm live, baby. There goes the number right there. You can call in. And don't forget, you can also, because I got an event coming up next Monday, so I'm trying to, get everything together. So I'm moving these shirts right now, man. So tap in, help your brother out, man. I got the Black Illuminati joints going for just the 20. Yes, sir. Just the 20. Okay. Right now, we're talking about the lost tribe of Moses, because my people have forgot who they are. We think these are the people of Moses now. The lawyers that use their codes to enslave the tribe of Musa do so in the name of Moses. The Blue Bible, page 37. What does it say on page 37? You already know, but let me repeat it to y'all again. The people of Adam are of the Caucasus Mountains. It was us, the guys, that gave them their books, instructing them how to live. That's their law, the Talmud. The land we gave them was Europe. The language we gave them was Latin. And the books we gave them were the books of Moses. Those were the original law books. Now they're a bunch of lawyers. They call themselves Jewish, right? And Kanye West always complaining. Now check it out. Let's go back to chapter 8. Now, Mansa Musa was from West Africa, right? We just talked about how the bloodline was not what they give us. You know what I'm saying? They want us to call his, Mali, which is French, and call him African. Don't say Mandinka, or just say Malian or something like that. No. Like my sister, I Am Aboriginal, said, we are the descendants of the original landowners. That's why we got to know our names. Why are we paying rent and asking for permission to grow food and paying taxes? Like, what the fuck? Come on, man. We get taxed on our money. We get taxed on the food. We get taxed on the gas. We get taxed on the things that's taxed already. It's too much. They're eating up half our money. Then we're paying taxes to the same police that harass us, same police that give us tickets and keep us broke, same teachers that teach our kids the stupid lies. We're paying for our own destruction. It's getting out of control. You feel what I'm saying? Oh, somebody just text me. Let me see what they're talking about. You know I love the family. Okay, for sure. That's the brother Tariq L. Matter of fact, let me send him the video and let him know. Man, we live right now, man. You need to come join in. Anybody want to call in right now, you can't call in because this Lost Tribe of Moses thing is so real and we going so deep. So like I said, what do we lose by not knowing the real name? Because why do they call it Mali? What are we getting out of that? Niani Empire, that's important because it's not just a name. It's not no name for it. He was just the ruler of West Africa. Niani was the capital that he ruled from. So they called it the Niani Empire. But he really ruled what we would call Mauritania. The Latins called it Mauritania. Now, Mauritania now today is just a little small country that was just started up in 1920 something or something. Just like Morocco that you see today was just started in 1915. Don't fall for that. Morocco, like I explained in my book, comes from Al Morocca, land of the Moors. Just like Mauritania means land of the Moors in Latin. Let's go. Page 64 of the Blue Bible. The Romans called the lands of West Africa by the name Mauritania, which means the land of Moors. It is written that the people of Mauritania are descendants of the giant named Goliath in the Bible. His name is truly the term Gala with the suffix eth, meaning he is of the Gala. The native giant people of the Holy Lands who built Jerusalem and the pyramids were ethnically Gala. Why is that important? Why is that so important? Because, like I said on page 65, although the people of Moses are famous, the true natives of the Nile are the Oromo people who are ethnically Gala. The man named Moses in the Bible was ethnically Gala. He was raised by the family of Moses and married into the name. Still, he was Gala. Okay? Like the Gala Geechee or the Gala sold into the Arab slave trade. The Mandinka also claimed to come from the same East African Gala. Now, let's break it down. Mansa Musa. In the 13th century, the Mandinka people of the state of Kangaba in Western Sudan, remember Sudan is going from East Africa, not just that little country, it's called the Sudanic region. All of that Sahara Desert going from East Africa and Arabia all the way to West Africa and continuing over to the ocean, where we call the Americas, is the Sudanic region, us, baby, the originals, the Mandinka. Once they use their name for the porn, the Mandingo and all that, right? We was the smartest, the wisest, the doggone tribe. You knew about the stars and all that. Come on, man, don't play with us. The rise of the Mandinka was due largely to one man named Kankan Musa, who is commonly known as Mansa, Emperor Musa. They have an estimated population of over 11 million that spreads across the whole West African region, where the Mandinka people can be found in Guinea, Bissau, Mali, Sierra Leone, Côte d'Ivoire, the Ivory Coast, Senegal, Burkina Faso, Liberia, Niger, Mauritania, and Chad. The majority of them live in Gambia. This is what we need to be on. While we over here arguing about being Indians and all that, why are we not connecting with them people? Them people feel the same way we feel. They don't even like a lot of the laws in America. They don't like all that freaky shit they be on. We need to be trading with them. That's why we're not getting the money like we used to. Ain't that in the Blue Bible? I said the secret to their wealth was their trade with the Americas. Come on, man. I say that in the blue Bible. I said the secret to their immense wealth was their trade with the Americas, unbeknownst to the people at that time who not as many people could read and weren't initiated to that type of information. They didn't know there was land on the other side of the water called the Americas. A lot of people didn't. A lot of people didn't, God. That's just a fact. You feel what I'm saying? I want to quote it for y'all right out of here, man. I'm about to get to it, but it's so much to go over. Let me back up. So, page 64. Mansa Musa's birth name was Kankau Musa. They put Kankan. It's Kankau Musa. The first name Kankau was passed down from his mother, Kankau Hamidou, of the Kieta Conte dynasty. The Kieta Conte are children of Bilal ibn Rabah ibn Habashi. Didn't I tell you about the Sheba, the Saba, the tribe of Shabazz? So they're a direct descendant of one of the most famous people of the tribe of Shabazz. He was of the tribe of Shabazz, the son of an Abyssinian princess forced into slavery. Bilal ibn Rabah was laws of Moses, and then elevate from there to the laws of the Injil of Isa, and then to learn about Mohammedanism if they can graduate to that 33rd degree. Master Musa is responsible for a lot of this.
You think about that. Moses had a hard time with these people. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad said Musa was a half original man, meaning he was part of both people, the black and the Caucasian. And where did he mix with the Caucasian? If they was in the caves of Europe. See, when we drove them out, we drove out all that we could find. There were some that were hidden, and they grew up in the holy way of the holy people. And the sons of God saw the daughters of men that they were fair, and they began race mixing in the Holy Land. A half original man, Musa, he had to look something like them in order to attract them. He had to stay in a ring of fire because the only thing they feared was fire. Like the rest of the animals, you have to keep fire around you when you're dealing with savages. Because a savage don't know nothing about love. He just know it burns when you get in fire. Poor Moses. But he did the job. He got them up. He had a hard task, but he got them up. He gave them a law that evolved them and made them to appear like the righteous, so that they could go among the righteous and deceive them. And that they have done.